In order to change the UI, the pictures of the UI, I am remotely logged into one of my demo machines. As you can see here I have my controllers from the TeamViewer. I'm using the TeamViewer app, which comes preloaded standard in our machines. So once you log into TeamViewer, you're gonna get this on the top. You're gonna get Actions, View, Communicate, Files, Extras. And I'm gonna use two tools. I'm gonna use the TeamViewer app to remote control, and I'm going to use Dropbox to download the images into the actual machine. So first step, it's going to be to go to Control Alt Delete action. This should be a symbol with the little guy almost running, and it tells you what to do here. Control Alt Delete. So just click on that, and automatically it's going to go to the Task Manager. So we'll click on the Task Manager, and we're going to get a pop-up here. We're going to click New, Run New Task, and here we're going to type in Explorer. Click OK, and then we can go to the desktop. We can do whatever we want. In this case, we want to go and open an internet tab. Remember, I'm going to use Dropbox to download the files. So let's go to local disk C, program files 86, Internet Explorer, and here we look for the icon in order to open. So here it is, okay. Wait for that to load. So here's just sort of like a regular computer. Let's go to Dropbox.com. Sign in. Okay, just sign in. If you use any other drive, it will be the same thing as long as it's online. Just gonna make sure that you're able to log in remotely. So within here, I'm just gonna go look for my files, meaning my pictures. And this is put in perspective that you already did all the work behind. You already created your UI, you already did all your images in order to download into your PC. So I'm just gonna go look for my pictures. So on my end, I have two, and I'll show you how to switch so you can see the difference. So I'm going to download these into my desktop so I can find them easily. Okay. So here, save as, and I'll select my desktop. I have a standard one, and I have a one that is modified, which is the current one we use or is installed on this machine, which is the Open24 logo on the whole situation. Save as, and let's go to the desktop again. Alright, so it seems like it's completed. I'm going to minimize or close this or log out. I'm going to go to my Windows, and now I have both of them here. You have to extract them usually, okay? So just make sure you extract them. So here I have the standard. I'm going to extract the other one. Okay, so here I have both already, the standard and the Open24 one. What I'm going to do now, let's go with the standard one, just so you see the difference. Here are all the images again. This is after you did all the work, you created all your images. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click and select all. So Control A, and then I'm gonna copy all of them. Right click, copy. So after this, I'm gonna go and paste them into the UI folder. So we go to the local C drive after. MSK, I'm sorry. JSmart vending interface, here you're gonna see it. And then UI elements. You have another UI elements base. This is not it, okay? You gotta select UI elements. Again, Control All and paste here. Okay, let's paste this images here. Okay, so as you can tell, a lot of them are gonna tell you copy and replace, because it's replacing the existing images. And why is it asking you to copy and replace? Because they all have the same name, and they will have the same name in order to replace them, and for the UI to be able to pull those images, because it has to have a standard name. So yes, you're gonna hit copy and replace for all. So select at the bottom, copy and replace, and it's going to change a lot of the UI images. What's the next step here? We're going to go to the actions again on the top, Control Delete, and you're going to have to reset the unit in order for it to pull the new images. Oh, this is gonna kick me out. So just wait for it to come back. So here we are again. Notice that everything changed. This is a little bit more of a old style UI. See, everything is graded out. It's got the frame around it. So it's gonna be a little bit different. So now that you know the steps, we're going back and we're going to put the old one back. Okay, I remember I already downloaded it into my desktop. So we're just gonna go ahead with the steps again. Actions. I'm going to go a little bit faster. Control Delete. Start Task Manager. File. Run New Task. Explorer. First, I'm going to my desktop and copy the images that I want to put in there. Remember, select all, copy, then go to the C drive, JSmart vending, interface, UI elements, paste all the images already copied here in this folder. Again, it's going to ask you to replace, copy and replace, because they have the same name, okay? And that's what you want to do. You want to copy and replace. Do this for all items, copy and replace. After this again, reset. So actions, Control Delete, restart. And it's going to kick you out. And then you gotta wait for it to come back in order to log in again. Okay, so as you can see, we went back into the old one. Yeah, another little thing that I want to tell you is you don't have to change the entire images. You can just change one, and it's the same process. Just go and copy from one end and then paste on the other end. And this is when you're starting the process and you want to change only one to see how it looks. I'm gonna show you again. Actions, Control Delete, Start Manager, File, Run New Task, Explorer. Go to the C drive, and then JSmart Vending Interface UI Elements. You can just change one. Like for instance, you can just change the background of the machine, which will be this one. If I right click, I can open it. Let's see, preview. You can just change one image. The only thing you have to respect on this 100% is the file size and the name. If you change the name, it would not work. If you change the size, it will not look good. Just respect the size and the name, and you should be all set. Any of them you can change.